Why, hello there YouTube and welcome again to another Who Review Thoughts. So, episode 3 now, and it was called, well, The Well. So, carrying on from last week where the Doctor and Belinda are trying to get back to May 2025, but they can't seem to get there. But they do find themselves on a spaceship, and they do another wardrobe change in the TARDIS as we see them go in the bottom part and then into the top part in these tight spacesuits. And yeah, they end up on a ship only to jump off and land on this radiated rock where they find that there's all these dead people everywhere. And then they find a deaf woman. Oh, and I should have warned you as well, there are spoilers, so if you've not seen the episode, I apologise there, I should have warned it. Then again, the title card does have a spoiler warning on, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, the Doctor then wonders what's going on with this young woman, why is everyone killing one another and stuff. And then the Doctor finds, with this rescue team that have gone down there to investigate, the Doctor tells them that he was sent from like the higher ups using his psychic paper. And the Doctor mentions Earth, with the humans and stuff, and Belinda does as well, and none of them have heard of the planet Earth or know what the planet Earth is. So yeah, they don't know what Earth is, so obviously it's hinting at the finale, what we're going to see. Then, of course, the Doctor, when he arrives at the well, which is a hole they've been digging for diamonds and mining, they find out, well, the Doctor finds out that this planet used to be all bright and shiny and full of diamonds, and what do you know? The Doctor finds out that he's been there before because the planet is midnight. Yes, so he's back on the planet Midnight, and we then find out that this thing that's been happening with people when they go behind the deaf woman Alice, they get killed instantly, as if on a clock face they're striking midnight. So then the Doctor then realizes that this is the Midnight entity that he encountered long, long ago on Midnight. And yeah, the Doctor realizes that if someone kills the host, it jumps to that next person, and it can't look at itself. And then the Doctor works out through these mercury pipes, because all the mirrors are destroyed, because that's what happens. It can't risk looking at itself. The Doctor and the team get a way out, but then they find that it's actually latched onto Belinda, and then the leader of this rescue team takes the creature and takes it back to the well. And yeah, the Doctor and Belinda set off again to try and get home. And then from these people at the rescue place, well, the rescue team, they talk to the higher-ups, and what do you know? It's Anita Dobson's Mrs. Flood, who's now a commander in this. So obviously, like Susan Twist's roles last year, obviously Mrs. Flood is following them around. So who is she? Is she a god? Is she, we'll find out who she is. There's so many theories on who she could be, but for now, we're just, seeing her pop in there every week. But no fourth wall breaks this time. No fourth wall breaks, from what I could gather. But yeah, we then think, has the Midnight entity really gone back down into the well, or has it escaped like it's been trying to? It leaves on an ambiguous note, but yeah. So next week, we seem to have Ruby back, Millie Gibson. But yeah, is it going to be a Doctor Light episode? Well, we see the Doctor and Belinda in the preview. I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see what it'll be like next week. But for now, we're talking about this week's episode, The Well. So, what did I like about this? Well, Russell T Davies did say in an interview in Doctor Who Unleashed, which I've yet to watch yet. I mean, earlier on in the few weeks ago, he did say that this is one of the two episodes we need to, watch and look out for. And there were teasers stating that this was going to be a sequel to another episode. And all of us fans were theorizing and guessing, is it midnight? And what do you know? It is. We're on midnight. So yeah, we're on the planet Midnight, and yeah, so it's a sequel to Midnight, the 2008 episode, as a lot of us theorized before. Also thought it could have been the Satan Pit and the Impossible Planet, but no, it isn't. It is Midnight. Yeah, so I thought the visuals were good in this. Had some good visuals of like a quarry shot, which is no new thing to Doctor Who. They filmed on quarries before, so they looked as if they were on a quarry. The Doctor and Belinda, how they ended up wearing the same spacesuits as the rescue crew. Yeah, all right, what the hell with it? Yeah. Also, we had all these other characters in this that were like part of the rescue team, and we had this actress as Alice, who I believe, well, no, I don't believe she is deaf in real life from the behind the scenes things I've seen this week, saying what to expect from this week's episode of Doctor Who. She's talking in a deaf tone and doing sign. Now, that's another thing. They play on the themes of sign language as well in this one. But then there's this little hollow screen they can talk where they shows what she's saying. So it shows what they're saying so she can hear them and stuff. So yeah, we see that. And also, yeah, I like that this was a return of an evil foe that we'd seen before in the show. Sequel to Midnight. So still an episode from the revival era, this time not like a classic episode or serial like Russell has been doing in his second tenure as showrunner, which is one thing he wished he had done during his first run, doing sequels to classic episodes and serials, which he has done, like The Giggle, and is the sequel to The Celestial Toymaker, and The Legend of Ruby Sunday, and Empire Death is, the sequel to Pyramids of Mars. This one, sequel to Midnight. I think the next episode is going to be the Interstellar Song Contest, which is another episode we need to watch. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We still have a few episodes before we get to that one. I mean, next week, though, when episode 4's been on, it will be halfway into the season, so the halfway point. But yeah, I will admit, when we first get a quick glimpse of this creature, because we don't actually see it, just like a glimpse of something, the score and the tension actually made me jump. Yeah, Doctor Who making me jump and actually being creepy, which is what I like sometimes in the show, for it to be dark and unnerving, and they delivered on that. Again, with us knowing about the Midnight Entity making people paranoid and turning and that, I thought, yeah, this is exactly what it wants. I feel that, the rescue crew were not as fully developed as characters. We had our main leader of that team. I can't remember her name, but yeah, again, very little character development. I'd say Alice had a bit of development, being deaf, having a daughter, and she worked that mining station as a cook. So yeah, but other than that, I find that the other characters were just forgettable in this, and yeah, just, But yeah, this was a good episode. I think it was probably the best one of this series, if not one of Nchuti's best episodes of his tenure so far. I don't recall any of the fourth wall breaking. The Doctor did have a moment of tears, but you know, I get that's his Doctor's thing, and I'm all right with that. I hear that a lot of people don't like that when he does that, but um, yeah, I think again, like I said, one of Ncuti Gatwa's better episodes, and yeah, we had the dark factor, the creep factor, the scare factor, and stuff. So yeah, this was again, as I say, probably the best one this series as of far, and we're only 3 episodes in. And like I say, next week will be 4 in. Uh, Next week, I don't think I'll probably have my review thoughts up a bit later than usual because I'm going to be away next weekend. But I'll still watch the episode because I'm not going far. I'm still in the UK and I can still watch it and stuff, you know. But my thoughts, I'll obviously have to post them a bit later on. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, back to this one, The Well. I thought it was a good episode. It had a few poor character developments here and there. Ncuti Gatwa was great as the Doctor. Uh, Varada Sethu as Belinda. I thought she's growing on me. I'm taking to her. It's taken a bit of time, but I'm growing to like her. And yeah, so I think I've said enough now, and this video's gone on long enough. If you're still here watching, or in this case listening, thanks, it means a lot. So ratings, I will give the performances a 8, the writing an 8, the visuals I'll give the visuals an 8, and my personal, let's just do all these. Yeah, I'll give it an 8 in my personal of this rating. So yeah, there's been my Who review thoughts on this week's episode, The Well, the latest episode. So yeah, what did you think to it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Feel free to share all that down below in the comments, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. I've been Davros the Whovian, and this has been my Who review thoughts on The Well. So, until next time, run for your life.